Hey everyone, Sirturmund here again, and today I'm going to showcase some Heimerdinger Jayce, which is showing to be one of the most powerful decks in the current meta. I think a lot of people are putting this deck to be like tier 1 or tier 2, and you're probably going to see a lot of Heimerdinger Jayce in the World's qualifiers this weekend. Now, I personally am not going to be playing it, and I can tell you this because by the time this video comes out Friday night, deck luck will already happen, so I don't have to worry about people knowing that I'm not going to be playing this deck. But I think it's really good to actually try to play it. My strategy for Worlds this weekend is actually going to be the opposite. I'm going to be trying to beat this deck because I expect it to actually be really popular, just because how strong I think it is. So, this deck is a control deck, but it also has a pretty heavy board presence. So it's Jayce Heimer with Shadow Isles. That gives you access to a lot of control tools from Shadow Isles, while also still being able to play the Heimer turret package to be able to fill the board and get a lot of value against your opponent. For example, right, we do have the production surge, right? But the key card in this deck is not the production surge, but instead the Heimerdinger Handler. This Heimerdinger Handler makes all your turrets have +1/+1, which obviously keeps them out of range of some cheap removal like Battlefields or Wells, since they're no longer gonna have 1 health, they're gonna have 2. And it's really easy to trigger this. Usually the games where you get the Heimerdinger Handler enabled are games where you actually kind of run away with the game and just win the game. It's the way that you can beat some Demacia decks, even though technically those are bad matches for us, etc. So Heimerdinger Handler is the MVP of this deck, and it's the card that you want to keep and be able to enable right away to enable the rest of your deck. Once you have the Heimerdinger Handler enabled, that's when you can do things like Production Surge, allowing you to summon turrets that are going to be stronger and buffed up. We have things like Thermogenic Beam to be able to deal with opponent's units. We have the Adapter 3000 or French Fries, because he looks like a French fry, that would allow you to actually give all your other turrets certain keywords like tough, elusive, fearsome, depending on the situation. 1 force shift, because I don't think 3 adaptation is correct, and the force shift lets us have a good early blocker against aggro. 2 Tailstones, because we want to have the Aftershock to be able to deal with all the Seraphine back alley bars, for example, and other landmarks as well, like Conservatory. And in certain situations, if you're running low on resources, you can use this as a progress day to actually get a big redraw in your hand. Triple Quietus to deal with all the Seraphine and all the equipment decks. Financier is so good in this deck, giving us a 6+ cast spell, which synergizes with Jayce. Double Mystic Shot for some easy removal at fast speed. Triple Battlefield similar way, although cheaper. I like the Battlefield a little bit better than Triple Mystic Shot because that way you're able to actually get additional blockers, and that's as well as the heal. 2 Flash of Brilliance to actually synergize with Heimer, so that when you play Heimer right away you can get the Flash of Brilliance and get at least 1 turret, even if the Heimer is gonna die. Triple Heimerdinger Handler, we already talked about it. Triple Jayce is he actually is okay. He's not like carrying this deck, to be honest. I feel like the turrets, Heimer, etc. carry it more, but Jayce can give us a lot of value by being able to let us burn the opponent deck with stuff like double Shock Blast, or being able to deal with spell shields by being able to do double Vengeance or double Piercing Darkness into the opponent's unit. Then we do have Heimer, which obviously once you have the Heimerdinger Handler on the field, then the Heimer is going to allow you to have some really big turrets anytime he can stay alive. The problem with Heimer is that he is weak to Quietus, so it is easy for the opponent to remove the Heimer, which a lot of people are going to be looking to remove this Heimer ASAP. Then we do play main deck 2 Piercing Darkness, and this is to make our aggro matchup pretty much be unlosable. We're able to heal 5 and as well as kill 1 of their units. Double Shock Blast to remove the opponent's units as well as sometimes burn the opponent Nexus. And Triple Vengeance to be able to actually kill like any key opponent's units like Bane, etc. Notice that we only really main deck 6 cast spells, and that's because we really want to get the elusive turret for Heimer. That's usually the way that you finish a lot of the games, through the elusive turrets, just pushing a lot of damage. Lastly, we are playing 1-off Ruination, and that's to kind of keep our opponents humble, or if we're going against like Feel the Rush, for example, we can Ruination to kill their Tryndamere and their Trundle after Feel the Rush, assuming that they have already lost 1 Tryndamere. Otherwise, obviously the Tryndamere comes back alive, but it can be useful in other decks, against other decks like Demacia, where they go for like a really big board presence. That's why I always like at least 1 of Ruination in all my Shadow Isle decks, so at least the opponent is kept humble, right? Especially when you're playing on an open deck list tournament. But this is my selected list for this deck, and it feels really good. I think I've climbed pretty decently with this deck on my Smurf. So if you're looking for a really good control deck to play, I recommend this. it just does so well. So I hope you enjoyed the games coming up soon. And if you do, remember to like the video below and subscribe to us. We post LOR videos every single day. I'll see you at the end of the video for some mulligan tips. In this matchup, we went against Jayce, Akshan, Kayn. It's my first time going against this deck, and I don't know what to expect. Those battle pieces make sense in this matchup. I don't know that it does. I like the Financier as an early blocker. Okay, Quietus I think is better. Right? We can remove the equipment or we can just outright kill an Akshan. We have the French fries. Oiling. Let's just play it now so that we can kind of play on curve. Also saves us 1 damage if anything. So I'm guessing the opponent has to be playing. I need a direct kill spell. I need a direct kill spell, and this is not it. We could Ruination. That seems a little bit greedy. Let's go for the Hextech Anomaly. There's a chance of something better than Ruination here. Yeah, so opponent has the lifesteal here. Fearsome, I'm sorry, the Fearsome, lifesteal, and Fury once they equip a unit. Shock Blast is huge. We could Quietus that if we think it's going to be a problem. Stop the lifesteal from triggering. Tough as well, wow. Wow, they're getting a lot of value here. That's 3 out of 6 already. And the moment that they equip something, that's gonna be another keyword, so that's gonna be 4. Do we have to shock blast now? For the devastation? I think I prefer just going for the challenger here first. Just get rid of one of them. I think I actually like getting rid of the tough one. Just taking back high. So get them there. I mean, they are close to joining the Kayn as well. And if we attack with Jayce, then we're gonna be vulnerable. Oh, that looks like they got a Kayn. If we attack here, I think I have to. I think I have to.
She kicks, huh?
I'm gonna take it. And I'm okay with them. I don't want this, because if these units get evolved, that's gonna be actually a big issue. Oh, we actually pushed it 2 damage. This is gonna die to the Kayn now. That's the elusive, so that's gonna be 4. We know that the opponent has a Kayn for sure. We could Quietus this Keeper. Or we could just Quietus the equipment. This girl getting lifesteal is actually, I think, a problem. I don't want her to get lifesteal. I want to force out a momentous choice if the opponent has it, but I think that lifesteal is another keyword that I don't want to deal with. So the opponent's going to get elusive, it's going to be 4. The challenger and the Kayn is going to be 5. We can play the Shock Blast so that Kayn cannot just pull. We can play the Shock Blast so that the Kayn cannot just pull the Jayce without any, punishment. And he also lets us kill the elusive. Then we can actually play the Hextech Handler and start buffing our things up. Priority buys is not what we want to play this time. Again, the fact that we don't have Vengeance is a little... I mean, because we are a Shadow Isle deck, the opponent might be tempted to not commit this, but they still committed anyways. So I guess we're gonna go here. Opponent can kill the Adaptron. So the opponent will be able to kill the Adaptron and heal back up to 3 HP, which still dies to the second Shock Blast, I guess. It's too easy for them to have a momentous choice or anything similar. Oh, interesting. Swinging Glaive. I was not expecting that. Oh, you know what? We got... Whoa. Whoa. I feel Quietus the Kayn, by the way. by himself. That's interesting that the opponent went that way. I think I definitely commit the second shot pass. It's not great because obviously Kai'Sa is gonna level up soon. Unfortunately, we don't have the benches for the Kai'Sa. Opponent should definitely go on the Kayn, I think.
You can almost hear those cogs
No.
turning.
Okay, they want to transfer the top here? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go for it. It's tough. This is a tough call. Very, very tough call. I think I need to kill this Kayn though. I think this Kayn is a little bit of a problem. And yeah, we lose the Jayce, but the Kayn still dies, and our opponent still needs to submit Kai'Sa eventually. We can put the Headstick Handler and start working on a Heimer instead. Kai'Sa is going to be leveled up, right? Opponent really has enough keywords. They get the lifesteal here too. If they can make Kai'Sa, we actually cannot kill her because the drain is not enough. Unless we get a way to kill her with Headstick Anomaly. I mean, we took the Headstick Anomaly because I do feel that the Ruination wasn't the right choice. But maybe now that we're playing it so slow, it actually would have made the most sense. That is a lot of damage that we're taking from this Keeper of the Bots. I mean, we have to block the Bakai. Headstack. Okay, this lets me kill the Kai'Sa. Ooh, but we cannot play it. Cannot play it until the opponent taps out of the Kai'Sa mana. Need to wait for the opponent to tap out of the Kai'Sa mana before we do anything, because if we play the Headstick Handler, we don't have enough. This is 4 sits that we're taking. If the opponent wants to play the Dark Inside, they're gonna have to... Whoa. 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 Alright, let's push the Heimer down. Let's push the Heimer down and tell the opponent, hey, if you have something, you have it. Like, why not take the free attack here? I guess they have the Kai'Sa, right? So they didn't want to attack and give us the freedom of summoning the Heimer. Still don't think we attack, because I want to be able to kill the Kai'Sa. There we go. So if the opponent does have access now to a way to save this Kai'Sa, like Vata Negation, then that's a problem, but at least we have the elusive now and we can push elusive damage. So a Vata Negation gets them there. Yep, there we go. And then they can transfer over the keyword and then have the lifesteal. But we are pushing 7 damage here. And we still have the Piercing Darkness to kill the Kai'Sa, because the thing is slow, so they have to... They need to have a second Kai'Sa, I think. Second Kai'Sa doesn't even do it. I guess it... Well... Okay, so... This is a little bit of a problem. Because a second Kai'Sa is enough to make my day miserable. We have to go Piercing Darkness and Mystic to be able to kill the Kai'Sa. We could go Headstick Handler and then go like Production Search. The Kai'Sa shouldn't be enough to kill us here. They don't have like a... Actually, I think this is fine. I think we just go slow. I think we play it slow. I don't think we care about killing Kai'Sa just yet. I think we commit to killing them next turn. We can Mystic Shot the Blooming Cultist to get the tough turret. If the opponent commits the second skin here, right? We can Mystic Shot the Cultist, get the tough, which is gonna negate the Kai'Sa stuff, and also levels up our Heimer. We sacrifice some of our units, and we're okay. Yeah, there we go. We even get to cancel the second skin. They could have the way to save it. think that's fine. I think that's fine. We still get the top. We still get the top on all our turrets. Oh well, not on all our turrets. We only get it on the two, right? The fries and the other one. We are taking a significant amount of damage, but the opponent literally has nothing else except for an equipment. And then next time we can even do acceleration gate, get ourselves another elusive, and we're chilling. They don't have...
I am the hunter.
Yeah, they have to keep... I guess, actually, I'm gonna go Piercing Darkness first on the cultists. Yeah, I'm gonna go Piercing Darkness first on the cultists to remove one elusive blocker. Because we have an elusive board that can just finish up the game. The floor be gone is an 8-3. At the very least, I'm forcing the opponent to have to commit to losing their Kaisa because they need to block. They needed to attack with the Keeper, in my opinion. We have the acceleration gate to give everything quick attack. And get another elusive turret. Which I think is probably correct. Right? Could they have anything here that can kill us? I don't think so. Yeah, so the elusive turrets, once we save the French fries, it kind of brings... Honestly, the fact that the opponent is not in Demacia gave us a lot of relief. And that's why I think Cass is just better off in Demacia. So GG's. In this match, we're going against Rico Reds. So this is an Overwhelm deck. We really want that Vengeance then, right? Shock Blast is good because he can kill the Gnar, but I don't think the opponent is playing the Gnar just like that. Quietus is good in case that the opponent plays like some random like Bone Club. I think I want to look for Vengeance because Vengeance means that I'm safe against the Battle Fury and just wait for the opponent to commit it before we smack it. Now they are playing multiple Sejuani, so you know maybe taking this damage is not ideal, but we'll play it slow. Ruination is also pretty good.
Shut up when I can.
That's a pretty good pick, right? That will get us out of trouble if necessary. Unfortunately, opponent got the Ruthless Raider to be buffed up with the Omen Hawk. Ha! Which means that they can push a lot of damage here. I think we commit the Thermal. Force the opponent to have like a Troll Shine. They don't have it. Having this Overwhelm stay there is a problem. We can Quietus this Esmus, because we have double Quietus. So I don't think I hate quieting the Esmus. Knowing that we can do that late. I guess we can just play Challenger, right? Yeah, we can just play Jayce. Why quiet? Oh, 3 Shines. We can just Challenger and kill the Esmus. For free and keep our Mystic Shot for later. Opponent obviously wants to play a unit here, Bar. I think I'm okay with the Bar. This guy hit by 1 shine, so the opponent has something that still has 2 shines on it. Well then. That Overwhelm is problematic. If we Heimer, right? If we Heimer, we can Shock Blast.
Sure beats the smell of burning workshops.
And pretend that we have a chance of killing this Ancient Yeti. Or we let the Ancient Yeti just stay alive. And we just go after this.
Not a good time.
Took a lot of damage though, right? That did take me a lot of damage. I need the Vengeance. I'm also willing to just keep... Okay, Dunning Shadow also works. We want to probably kill this Bar before he can level up. While having access to Ruination. The Battle Fury just wins the game for them. Yeah, the Battle Fury just wins the game for them, unfortunately. We also could have sacrificed our Jayce. Ah, yeah, we should have done Shock Blast instead. So we should have done Shock Blast so that we could sacrifice the Jayce. Oh, yeah, because we got Shock Blast, sacrifice the Jayce into this 6-drop, and we should have been fine. Now we're in a position where it's Ruination or Bust. I guess we can play Daunting Shadow. We can play Daunting Shadow, and that still gives me enough to be able to survive without having to commit the Ruination. Because I feel like if we Ruination, we just lose the game, right? We're gonna have to block with the Heimer. Opponent should attack now before... Yeah, we have to destroy this. This is the whole reason why we kept the Quietus, right? We're gonna have to sacrifice here and potentially. Why did we actually go like this and then just prep for the Shock Blast? Right? Because now we can just prep for the Shock Blast and kill both Overwhelms. And as long as we have the Shadow out, the Piltovian Tailstones, it means that we should be able to stop like a lethal. So we Shock Blast here. I guess the only thing that kills me will be the Overwhelm of the Sejuani or the Gnar. They kill me through the Piltovian Tailstones anyways.
Testing.
But we got rid of both of the Overwhelms now. 7, 14. 14, 17, 19, 20. This is lethal. Like, they have to play something because this is lethal. Yeah, this is Sejuani. And we just lose to the Sejuani, unfortunately. Well, not exactly.
Let's get started.
Why don't we go like this? Why don't we go like this and go for the Aftershock? I think it's correct. I think it's correct. We have to kill the Sejuani. We have to kill the Sejuani and the Aftershock gets me there. Because I cannot deal with a Sejuani. I mean, I guess we just used up the item that we needed to deal with like any other Overwhelm that I have. But I think it's correct to deal with the Sejuani. Opponent now is forced to develop. They can't just open with a Battle Fury. And if they develop, we can Ruination. So like, okay, there we go. I think I'm okay with this, right? Probably should just play the Jayce, to be honest. Okay, yeah, we just play the Jayce here. We can play the Jayce.
Fight for a brighter tomorrow.
Opponent will have to have another Overwhelm, which is not enough. Can block like this. Play the Shock Blast and then play the... Oh, I guess we can play the Acceleration Gate first, maybe? No, we play the Shock Blast first and then the Acceleration Gate. Yeah, so we play the Shock Blast first. Getting rid of two of their big... Actually, I'm probably just gonna go to the Nexus, right? Do 6 to the Nexus. I guess Acceleration Gate is probably better, right? We have to push more damage and we're giving me 2 elusives. I mean, this is still giving me 2 elusives. But this should be enough elusives for us to win the game against everything except for Sejuani. And if the opponent gets a Sejuani, I'm sacked.
Round and round and round it goes.
I'm very sad if the opponent gets Sejuani here. I don't think I can play around it. Spirits Unleash. The opponent's gonna have to play a second Spirits Unleash here. And then we still have the Acceleration Gate, right? So we still have enough elusives that we win the game. Yeah. So we have enough elusive that we win the game, because even if we have a second Spirits Unleashed, we just play the acceleration gate and we get another elusive, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Yasuo Katarina. This is interesting. I like the Tailstones a lot. I don't think the actually the Battlefish is also good here. Oh, okay, everything here is good. So the Quietus is good on their 2-drop. Opponent get 3 cards. This is good for the landmarks. This is good for the 1-drop. And Jayce is just Jayce. Honestly, probably Jayce is the worst card out of the ones that we had. And there you go. I think I'm gonna commit the Battlefish instead, because I still think the Quietus is better off for the 2-drop. The Blade Twirler. I think the Blade Twirler just gets so punished by this. So we go here. I wish I just Battlefish at the same time, and there's no reason for me to slow play the opponent. And now we have Mystic for Katarina too. This hand is looking premium. We have the Tailstones for we have the Aftershock for the landmarks. We just kill a lot of their value. Now we have a Heimer too. We're gonna have Jayce. This is looking really good for us. This is looking really, really good for us. Ruination, if anything. I mean, opponent probably has denies, so the Ruination doesn't even matter. What if we Aftershock? What if we Aftershock to play around a twin? You have a second one? They could have the twin now. They don't. Okay, perfect. That's why I wanted to Aftershock first. I know we wanted to do the Aftershock for the landmark, but I think just having one is enough. Okay, that's a little bit unfortunate. Opponent got a second Disciple out of that. That's annoying. That's actually super annoying. Okay, pass. I think I like the open pass here. Pretend that we have a 6-card spell that can kill the opponent's cards. Obviously now we kind of do. I don't think I agree with the opponent's move just there. Yeah, I don't think I agree with the opponent's move.
I fight for a
They could have the landmark here. Into Flock. Well, that taps them out of mana, right? They could landmark into Flock, and that taps them out of mana. They could still Flock right here. So I think I'm passing. Even if I give them the extra draw. No. Because opponent probably wants to play Yasuo. But if they play Yasuo, they're still dying to my spells. I think I'm gonna take this. I think I don't want the opponent to continue getting draw, because the draw is gonna mean that the opponent's gonna win over us. This is a Flock, but then that's one less Flock that goes into our Heimer. And I think Heimer is gonna be more important in this matchup than the Jayce. So I think I'm okay eating up that Flock if it means that the opponent doesn't get more additional draw. We're at the point where we can play Heimer and still have enough 6 mana for everything else. So that feels pretty good. Opponent's Yasuo is still very far behind as well. So that, again, feels really nice. We gotta just play it slow. At some point, I do have to worry about denies and stuff like that. Like right here. Right here sucks, right? Right here really, really sucks. Because I would like to kill this Katarina. I really want to kill this Katarina. But it feels like everything that I'm doing is going to be pretty bad, right? I think it has to be the Piercing Darkness. And if the opponent... This beats the twin, opponent needs to have Deny, right? Katarina is too important. They need to have Deny to stop this. And we still have Thermal to be able to kill a Yasuo or a second Katarina. They didn't have Deny... Well, they used Nullified, right? Like when we first killed the first Katarina, so the Deny wouldn't make sense. Hellstones? They're gonna recall her. So they recall the Katarina. If they play her, we just thermal her.
No going back.
And this also still beats the twin. That's 2 Katarinas gone.
Think you're fast?
This is gonna get quieter, so opponent just lost 2 damage, they just push 1. Excuse me? I'm confused. This is a great draw. I think I'm gonna quiet this first. I'm gonna quiet this first. Might? You're gonna use the might like that? No way that's correct, right?
Underestimate. I dare you.
That's what we were waiting for. I'm willing to Ruination next turn. If the opponent plays that Yasuo, I'm willing to Ruination next turn. Like, because we have the oh wait, we can just Shock Blast now, I guess. I'm actually I think I am willing to Ruination.
Always by my side.
The deny is a problem. I think this is the best Ruination that we're gonna get. Gets rid of a Yasuo. Okay, opponent finally got the deny. Alright. So we know that the opponent just used deny, so now the Yasuo is vulnerable to other stuff later. We're gonna take a ton of damage here though. We're gonna have to keep our board open. 4-9, 4-9, 13. Opponent already used some might and they're down to 2 cards. So I'm gonna pretend that they don't have enough cards to actually finish us off. We have to play the Heimer now because we need to get the blockers. So we need to get these blockers. So we need the Heimer. We're gonna have to Shock Blast. We're gonna have to Shock Blast and then block with the well, yeah, I think the Shock Blast is still correct. The problem is that we lose to the open attack. Well, we can play the Production Surge, right? If the opponent somehow kills this Flowbeak on this turn, we can play the Production Surge. I can't believe we actually gonna... Oh, man. The fact that the opponent just ended up with so much value here.
Underestimate me. I dare
They ended up with so much value here, huh? We still lose.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool ya.
I guess we at least get to push some damage. We still lose, unfortunately, because I guess we're gonna have to play the Production Surge and just have the Challenger. Because we didn't get a Vengeance, right? If we had a Vengeance to kill this Yasuo, maybe we had a chance. Maybe committing all that stuff in Katarina was a mistake. Opponent actually had the double landmark this whole time. And we already used all our draw, so I don't think there's a way for us to actually finish this Yasuo off. Yeah. That was well played by them. They waited it out, right? They baited out all our responses. They actually had the deny for the longest time. If we're able to actually push the damage through, maybe we have a chance. If we can get the deny through, but the opponent actually waited for the perfect time to use the deny. Which was really well played by them, so GG's. In this match, we're going against Twisted Fate, Annie, and Katarina. We do have some value, right? Oh wow, okay, so this hand doesn't look bad. I like the Tailstones to stop the Conservatory. Maybe I'm looking for Mystics, right? I'm looking for Mystic shots. I think I'd rather look for Mystic Shot. Thermo is also good, right? I just need ways that I can kill the Katarina. And both of those get me do that. Now we also get the Hestic Handler, so that's pretty good for us. Don't think I need to do anything now. I'm just gonna play the Financier this turn. Shock Blast is amazing. Ruination is tempting. Because the problem with the spiders is that the spiders just straight up die. Right? So the spiders just straight up die. I think I definitely attack here because opponent easily has Make It Rain or Twisted Fate. So I'd just take the trade now because I think this Financier is gonna die anyways. You want to push your 2? Be my guess?
Okumarai.
Yeah, that's fine with me. I'm gonna play the Adatron. Just set it up now. Have the Shock Blast available still to be able to kill 2 of the units and enable our Headstick Handler. Opponent should probably kill this Adatron now, to be honest.
I'm always up for a round or two.
No, okay, so
Soak me in.
this is an easy Shock Blast. Kill both units, play the Handler, and now everything's gonna be buffed up. So this is a very easy Shock Blast. Gets rid of 2 units. We play the Handler. Still have 2 mana for a Thermal if for some reason opponent plays Katarina. Headstick Handler is going to be at 3 health, and everything now is going to also have Quick Attack. We have the Quietus for an Annie, and we still have the Aftershocks for the Conservatory. So this is dicey for the opponent now, because even if they ever get to a point where they can actually build a board, then we just Ruination, right? Here, like I said, we have Quick Attack with both, so we can actually attack and just push 6 damage. Eventually, we can also just do a Production Surge too. We could have done it now and given everything tough, but might as well just wait for Mr. Heimer.
Keep up, keep up.
It's so tempting to just play Heimer here. But I feel like the Heimer is gonna be in a big deal if we play it. Like, he's gonna just die. Let's slap it. Let's slap it down. Force the opponent to kill this Heimer now. They need to have 2 cards, right? Blaze Edge plus Flock, for example, or something similar. I think I take this too. Let's get this power now, right? Let's get this range spot on the field. Actually, I don't. I'm gonna put the Thermal first. If the opponent doesn't kill Heimer here and we can play the Thermal and get the top turret, that'd be ideal. Opponent should always Flock now. No reason not to. Thank you. Yeah, the Flock makes the most sense right here. We could do the Production Surge and still get that tough. Which kind of seems good to me, to be honest. They're gonna try to kill. Oh, there we go. They got the Flock now to actually be able to kill the Adaptor. We didn't even get the top turret. We just got a bunch of 1/1s. So we had a 50-50 chance. We ended up getting a bunch of 1/1s. But that's 2 Flocks down. We have double Progress Day to refill our hand whenever we want to. Gonna attack with everything. Opponent can obviously block here. Nope, they decide not to. So eventually we're gonna have to Progress Day. There's no question about that. I think we took a chance. And didn't work out, but I think it's fine. That's what I was scared about with summoning Heimer, that it would be so easy for them to kill it. Opponent could have Riptide Rats here. Ooh, that's not a Riptide Rats. So I think this is the best time to do Progress Day. Yes. This is the best time to do Progress Day because we still have enough mana to kill a Katarina. We can even play the Adaptron again and start over. So this gives us still enough mana to kill Katarina. We play the Headstick Handler.
Gotta go with the flow.
That's not... I like the Heimer. I like the Heimer first. I guess we could play the Headstick Handler first. Make everything stronger. Because I don't think Heimer's gonna... If Heimer gets to level up in this matchup, I think we just win automatically anyways, no?
What seems to be
Like, if Heimer gets to level up in this matchup, we win regardless. Now we can actually put tough on our turrets, though. Because we can respond to anything with a Mystic Shot.
Deal me in.
Like that. So, let's go here. That way we can put turrets on the Adaptron and be able to give tough to everything else. Don't want to kill the Twisted Fate because I don't want a second Twisted Fate to come out. Ah. They also have the Disintegrate. Opponent's like has a lot of answers, right? I guess since opponent did it this way now, we just go ahead and summon the Handler. No reason to do anything else. Let's just push as much damage as we can. Opponent has to have the second flock to kill this Heimer. Doesn't even get there. So let's play the turret.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Maybe they have a Death Hand and that's what they were looking for here. Sure. That's a lot of make it rains, but not enough value that the opponent tried to there. And then Heimer also levels up. We could kill this Twisted Fate with a thermal, and I think that's fine, because I think at this point we're presenting lethal, right? We could also play the Tailstones first. Nah, let's go here. The Apex turret is gonna be a 6/4. So the opponent should have a way to deal with this with 2 mana left, so GG's. In this matchup, we're going against Jinx Ekko. We have a lot of removal for the champions, and usually... Ooh, I love the Headstick Handler. I love the Headstick Handler, but we don't have any 6 mana spell to actually take use of him just yet. We got the Production Surge back anyways. This is a good spell, right? So we can play Adaptron. Even defend these 2 damage from the Bakai. So we can play the Adaptron. We have the Piercing Darkness to kill an Ekko or a Jinx. Even if the opponent has Absolver for some reason. We could just pass. We have Heimer. Okay, so we have a hand where we're gonna get out of control with the turrets, right? The turrets are gonna get out of control. We shall also attack, by the way, and just taking our 1 damage. Now, I don't want to play the Headstick Handler onto... I know the Headstick Handler will give this quick attack, but I don't want to lose my Headstick Handler to a Mystic Shot. So, really don't want to lose to a Mystic Shot here. So I don't know if it's actually correct to play the Handler. I mean, we could just play the Handler and just open up with a Production Surge, but then that's leaving the door open for a Ekko to come down. Which I don't like the idea of. So I think we go like this.
Man, I'm good.
Right? I think I'm fine taking that 1 damage. I feel like the opponent has a Mystic Shot. I feel like the opponent does have a Mystic Shot. We could play the Jayce and just go for the Challenger, just so that I'm not sitting here doing nothing.
Field testing.
And then we just don't attack, right? Because by not attacking, we're stopping the Ekko from coming down. If the opponent drops Ekko here, I'm completely fine sacrificing Jayce. I'm completely okay sacrificing Jayce. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I don't know about that. Because now that's 1 Ekko that I get for free. And once you summon the second Ekko next turn, we just go for the Piercing Darkness and you still lose the Ekko. Yeah, you get the free Predict here. So what? You don't have enough mana next turn to play a second Ekko or a Jinx and also be able to revive them. Now, obviously the downside here is that we're still not able to play anything, right? We're still not able to play anything. Because if we play anything, we're tapping out of the Piercing Darkness. But now next time we can do the same thing and just summon Jayce with Challenger and threaten the opponent's units. Wow. Wow. So now you give me the option of just being able to play my Heimer? That cannot be right. You give me the option of playing Heimer here. The hard part in this matchup is finding a good time for me to actually play the Piercing Darkness stuff, right? The problem here is that I don't think I need to block. because obviously the opponent has Mystic Shot in their hand, so they want to threaten the Mystic Shot. What we can do is flash a Brilliance and play the Apex turret. We got Headstick Anomaly. So now everything has Fearsome. Opponent hasn't played any crystals yet. Ooh, they're discarding. I really don't want to play because, again... Oh, okay. Cool. So now we can just go like this. And we can play Headstick Handler and buff everything up. And our Heimer is going to actually level up. Oh, this is crazy. Chrono Break? I mean, sure. You get Chrono Break. And you're taking all the damage in the world. Like, how much does that Chrono Break matter when you're taking all this damage? Huh? I mean, yeah, we're taking 4 here. But we can just block like this. Oh, actually, we can just go like this. You lose all your units. He's trying to set up our turrets to be low in health. Right? The problem that the opponent's gonna have here is that they're just straight up losing it. Because even the Heimer can get in for damage. Like, even the Heimer can get in for damage. And this is lethal. I don't even need to count. I just know that if the opponent just takes this whole damage, they just lose the game next one anyways. So that's the problem with the Jinx Ekko deck. If the opponent has removal, it becomes really hard for them to do anything. So GG's. Hey, welcome back everybody. Hope you enjoyed today's game. So you're gonna see just the value that you get with this deck, especially once you get the Headstick Handler going and all the turrets. Just having that additional health just keeps them alive and allows you to push a lot of damage that the opponent cannot really do anything about. And then obviously you have so much removal that opponent has a hard time keeping anything on the field. Like even against Rick Reds, we were able to actually just remove a lot of his threats, so that we never had to worry about that big combo with the Battle Fury to kind of finish up one of the games. So yeah, really fun deck, really powerful in the current meta. So if you're looking for something to climb with, I recommend this. But yeah, hope in terms, I was about to skip to the end, but in terms of mulligan, I like keeping the Headstick Handler because, again, this card carries a lot of games if you're able to actually enable him. So I like keeping the Headstick Handler, and if I have a 6-cost spell to kind of keep it along with him, like a Vengeance, a Piercing Darkness, or a Shock Blast, so just so that I can enable the Handler right away. If you get the Handler, you kind of get in a good spot. After that, the rest of your keep is going to be matchup dependent, right? I'm going to keep the Quietus if I'm going against Seraphine deck so that I can actually kill a Seraphine or the Victor. I'm going to keep the Battlefeast if I'm going against aggro, some early blockers as well. If you're going against a really slow matchup, like if you're going against a Conservatory or a Seraphine deck, you probably also want to keep your Piltover and Telstone so that you have access to the Aftershock. I like keeping the Jayce if I know that the Jayce is not going to be on the big threat, like if the opponent doesn't have like a flock or something like that. But ideally, usually you're looking for your handler, and then the rest is going to be matchup dependent. So yeah, hope you enjoyed today's games, and if you did, make sure to like this video and subscribe to us. We post a lot of videos every single day. You can also find us on Twitch at Twitch.tv where we stream every now and then, and you can also find us on Discord and Twitter. The links to those are both in the description below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow.